Okay, you go to any of your browsers and you type in photolib.ru. There it is. On the front page there's the links right underneath, or right over here. This says register and login. That's where you register or you log in once you created the web page. Okay. Here, if you click this link, this is where if you forgot your password, if you click on that, you put in your login name or your username or your web page name here, the URL. I don't know what to do there, but I do know my login name that I created. You press send me the link or the email, and it would send you whatever for the to the email that you set up with this username. Here's the login. So if we were just to come here and press this register button, we were to come here, is the login, that's your username, this is the password that we chose, and then we press sign in. Here, down here, is where you, if you haven't created the login, you need to register. This is where you put your username, password, and an email. Let me do that, and then we can press register. Okay, once we put on the information, I'm just going to put the email right now, or the password in there. Our email, okay, did that. We press register. Once we press register, we come to this page here. Here it says go back to the page you just came from, which is photolib.ru, or create your own webpage. So let's create that. We press on that. Here's where we put in some name, or name. I'll just put in this. You can put whatever you want. This is the author, like what would you call your own name, something you're posting. These are required, so just create something for somebody. I'll just call this one testing. Right here, who has access to it, you should press for everyone, this first step. If you click here, that says for everyone, so somebody else can access that you're sending it to. Here, if you want this email to display, I don't want the emails to display on pages, doesn't matter, you can leave it be or not, especially right here, this is where it would display. Here it wouldn't matter, but I'll just delete everything from here. You don't need anything. Email, blah blah, something something, and here it says store or delete. Of course we want to press store this and create this page. This one says we already have this one. Let's see. It says we already created, so something was already created like that. So that's why I got an error. So I went back key, and I'm just gonna call this something else. There we go. And I'll just, maybe this was taken, I don't know. So I'm just gonna put some numbers in here. Everything else stays the same. And press store. And there it is. It's created. We have, there it is, K55, blah blah. This is the username we created. Okay. Here's our album. Let me show you what happens if we log out, right, and then if we need to log in. So if we need to log in, I'm just going to log in from the page. Just going to delete this, and then what happens if we need to log in? Register. We type in our username and then password, and then we press sign in. Once we press that, we end up at this page again. This one says already here it's not create, but end up go to where you just created, basically. Click on that, we end up here. Right here we can add photos, right here we can add albums. and then other stuff not really needed. So anytime if you get lost somewhere in the page, and when you're logged in, right, like this, so you can press a back button if you end up that far, but you're somewhere else, and this is on top, you can always press on it, and you'll end up on the page where you created your albums. This is your albums, blah blah, something else, right? So I'll click. But we want to end up where it's we create our own pages, right? Since I didn't create anything, that's where I end up. I keep getting exiting out, sorta. Even though I'm here, I can't enter what I just created. So I'm just gonna put in my email, the username and password, sign in. I'm just gonna stay here. Okay, I'm gonna add photos or add album. So I click add album, and this is the, how would you call your album? I'll call it al, something like that. This is the author, you. This one's okay to be like that. Here we press this, open this to everyone, and then just either press store here or press store here. Doesn't matter. Okay. Once we do that, this internal server error comes up, but that's fine. The system just has an error that keeps popping up like that, and I don't know, doesn't seem to be working right sometimes. But I just press the back key and I end up here. I'm like, oh, what's happened? Well, we did create it. We can refresh the page and see that it's created. But I'm just going to press right here, refresh the page. There it is. That's where I called it. This way, if we press this right here, this is where you can change the name of the album again or whatever. We can just change it to something else. Yeah, I'm just going to put a 5, store it, get this error code. I'll go back, press the username here, back to where it needs to be. Everything's here. We can create our albums. Here we can press photo, and we can add photos, right? We go here, choose a file, and we can only choose JPEGs. So I'm just going to put this in here. Okay, there, JPEG. Says upload it. Another error would come up once it's done uploading. This error again, but nothing is wrong with that. We just click backwards. And if we were to refresh this page again, I'm going to refresh the page. Here it is. That page, the JPEG that we just uploaded. So we can delete it if we click right here and we press store. It will delete it. But I don't want that, so we'll actually want to post it. Here you can leave it blank or whatever. This is the author. This is what's happening. Like, oh, this is some kind of picture name, basically, you can call it. And then just press store. After you've done couple, you can upload couple pictures and just keep going at it. I press store, but I can show you a couple times. So if I were to put more, I can press open, add, or upload it. This page comes up, I click the back button, right, the back button, and then I can, doesn't show up here, but that's because we pressed the back page, and if we were to refresh the page, it would show. So I'm going to go back in here again. I'm just going to put something else from somewhere in my camera roll. Bam, there it is. There it is. Upload it. It's going to load it in again. It's loading. Yours could be faster. We have a lot of people on the internet right now. So you press back key, and if I were to just press store, it's going to save those files, but you don't see them here, right? It's fine. Or you can just reload the page and you see them. There you go. That's the ones we uploaded right now. And we press store. Another error appears, but we go backwards. We press our username again, and here it is. It's on the album. Three photos that we uploaded. If we click right here, there it is. Our 3 photos that we uploaded. We can click them big, and there it is. There they are. And just click back button here. So once the person comes in, right, the one you posted it for, on top, just as on top, let's go right here. Okay, there would be registration, find, some ratings, some forums. If you press right here, that's called new albums and stuff and postings. You can pretty much press new ones 7 days old or 30 days old, and here are the postings. You can find, there it is. There's the posting, that's the album name, that's the author that we created, just when we posted it. Yeah, that's it. You click on that and then you can watch the photos, you can press on them. That's pretty much it. So I'm just going to go back to the web page sometimes, and I guess that's, I don't know if there's any more questions you can ask, but all you can do is post JPEGs, and you can come up with this error where you press the back key and just continue doing it so, and it gets posted. That's how it is, how it's done. Thank you.